Today's episode is brought to you by Thera1 CBD. If you are stressed, I know a lot of us are, and you need some muscle relaxation action. I don't know, relaxation action? That's right, that's what I just said.
I like it.
Then we have got some awesome news for you. All right, now let's jump into this podcast.
Hello, everybody, it's time for Ghost and Crendor.
Crendor in the morning.
In the morning. Live. Before our recording studio audience. Recording. Wake your ass up, it's up next Crendor in the morning.
Hello, everybody, welcome to an exciting episode of Ghost and Crendor in the morning.
Yes.
Ooh, you were like feeling it today, hey.
It took all my energy.
I can tell. You're now totally wasted.
Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm excited because temperatures are starting to get to like fall temperatures, you know.
Ooh, that is not the case here. It's like 101 degrees here.
Well, I'm glad I'm not there.
Touche.
Yeah, that's too hot for me.
Yeah, it is. It's bad here. Everyone who lives in the Inland Empire here in Los Angeles is burning up. I've been seeing tweets all day of like 110, 120 degrees.
Is the Inland Empire a desert?
It's part of it. So the way they describe there's like the west side, and then there's Hollywood, and then there's this sort of like Inland Empire area, which is literally just a bunch of different parts of LA that comprise the sort of like the main section of LA that isn't the touristy stuff.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, and it's always hot. It's kind of like the Valley, where the Valley is, if it's like 90 degrees everywhere else, it's 116 in the Valley, that kind of stuff.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that stuff sucks. It's terrible. Terrible. Not a fan.
Yeah, no, that sounds awful.
Yeah, everyone I know who lives in the Valley regrets living in the Valley, but I guess they're like, I have to for work. And I'm like, do you though? Do you have to?
They probably don't have to. They're just, you know.
The last time I was there, I went to a dim sum restaurant because I heard it was great. Here's the thing. First off, nothing is worth driving that far. Also, when I got there, the minute we got out of the car, the heat was so oppressive. It was gross. I felt like it felt like you were being weighed down by the sun. It was awful. I was like, no, thank you. Yeah. I do not want to do this again.
No, that's the thing about, you know, the heat is like, if it's hot out, you can always like, I don't know, stupid Matt, get out of here. So Matt flying around. What was I saying? Oh, what I meant was when it's cold outside, you can just like put on layers. You can like, you know, bundle up, put on some blankets or whatever. But when it's like hot out, you
can only get rid of so much. Yeah.
Yeah. It starts like creeping through. Even if you got air conditioning, that thing's gonna be pumping like nonstop. Like it's not a good time.
No, I'm fine with winter weather. Sometimes it's actually nice to get all cozy under covers. I think that's neat. But yeah, too hot is too much. No, thank you.
Yeah. It's, I don't know. Plus the changing seasons. I feel like when the seasons change, it's like I'm always ready for the next season by the end of the current season. Like summer at the start, I'm like, oh my God, finally summer. You get like, and then by the end of summer, I'm like tired of the heat.
I'm over it. I'm over this sun thing.
And then fall kicks off, and I'm like, ooh, fall. There's like, you know, the harvest stuff and pumpkins. You got like the coffee, you know, all that stuff. And by the end of it, I'm like, yeah, all right, I'm done with fall. It's getting dark.
You got
out, whatever.
coffee and all that stuff.
Yeah. And then winter hits. You're like, oh shit, here comes winter. You got like Christmas coming in. You got the snow. It's gonna start snowing. And you know, it's like a holiday. And then by the end of winter, you're like, it's just slushy snow. Holidays are over. Everything's dead. Like, it'll just get bright out. And then spring hits. You're like, oh my God, it's getting brighter out. And everything's starting to bloom and you get some rain and everything. And you're like, woo. And then by the end of spring, you're like, guys, it just keeps flip-flopping from cold to hot. It's like nothing. It's rain. It's cold. I just want it to be hot out. And then you repeat.
Can I tell you something that I've learned about myself based on what you've kind of described? You know how in winter they have there's the one day where it's the darkest day of the year?
Oh, yeah.
Can I tell you, everyone talks about how that day is really depressing and how they stay at home. I love that day. I'm like, it's 4 p.m, it's pitch black outside. Yes, that's so cool. I'm like out doing stuff, and it's nighttime, but it's daytime, and I'm like, this is so neat. I don't know what everyone else is like, I just stayed in bed all day. I'm like, why are you in bed? Let's go. I don't know why. For some reason, I love that day.
You gotta make the most of it. If you sit around and let it control you, man, it's gonna take control. But if you just get out there,
man,
get exercise and stuff, like go do some things, work on something, feel pretty good.
Yeah, man, you just gotta get out there.
Just gotta get out there, dude.
You gotta get out there, dude. Move those legs.
Really though, it's like exercise is very important.
Really though. Yeah, can I tell you? I the other day went and went for like a long walk on this. So around my apartment complex, we have this like kind of pier area, right? That goes. It stretches for miles, right? It just around all these apartment complexes, there are walkways that go over to where boats are. And so the other day I was walking, and I don't know if they were the Kardashians, but I imagine they were like, they modeled their lives on them if they weren't, because it was 3 women, and they were all beautiful, but in that sort of like kind of molded way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it was very obvious
plastic.
that work had been done.
Yeah.
And they were like gorgeous. It was one of those like, I need to keep my eyes forward because I don't want to be a creep. But with them, they were all on their phones, and I think they were trying to like charter a boat for a day out or whatever. But with them was the most, he looked, imagine the most out of place skipper. Like he had like a pot belly, and his shirt only like kind of went over half the belly, and he had white pants and a skipper hat, and he was smoking a cigarette, and he's like, all right, ladies, you ready to go on this cruise? I imagine the 3 of them showed up, saw this dude, and they're on the phone with whoever booked them this ride, because they're like, we do not want to go out with this guy. He didn't even look like he should be chartering a boat. Dude looked so drunk. He was like, come on, ladies, let's get the move on. And the 3 of them were just in 90% bikini, but you know, like that little shawl thing they always throw over the bikinis? Ladies, you know what I mean. The whole like, well, I'm covering up my cleavage so dudes don't stare, but like, I'm still in a bikini. You know that outfit?
Yeah.
They were, all 3 of them were in that. And the dude was just like, he had like a stain on his shirt. He's like, okay, whenever you're ready. I walked extra slow past them just to see if I could like take it all in. It was incredible. I walked back around and they were gone. So I assume either they left or they went out on the boat. Either way, great story. I hope it ended well.
That's probably a guy. He just used to be a fisherman. Then he like fell into like, you know, some sort of like money, maybe won the lottery. Maybe he's got like a bunch of stocks, took off. Who knows? But now he's just living his life.
There are many boat chartering services in this area. Like the one time my dad and I tried to go fishing, and the fishing boat had like 80,000 people on it. My dad was like, no thanks. There were so many people on the boat. If a boat was going to sink off the coast, it would have been that boat. That boat had so many people on it that day. My dad was like, no thank you. But yeah, you can like charter boats to go fishing out in the ocean. You can, one day I just want to do that, like just get friends and like go out and bring some beer and just like sit out in the water. Like that sounds like a great day if it's just a few people. But if it's like a lot of people, that sounds like a pain in the ass. But a lot of people, they charter the bigger, like, I don't want to say cruise ships, that's not right. The yachts, the big yachts that are around here. Yeah. That I guess people buy and then they'll have like a crew, but then they never use them because rich people, you know. And so I guess they lend them out to people to rent. And there's a lot of that around here. And so I guess that's what these women were doing, is they were going to get on this boat and go out and have like a day on the water, which is fine, but holy crap. They definitely had this aura of like weird high maintenance around them. It was very obvious from far away. Just based on the color of their outfits they were wearing. One was like a golden bikini with like metal, maybe golden tassels like hanging. I was like, yes, this is a lot of effort was put into this. I was like, yeah, no. And then the dude was just like leaning against the guardrails like, okay, ladies, whenever you're ready.
There we go fishing, yeah.
You want to go out on water? Maybe you ladies take your tops off and get the sun, yes? I promise, I know, look. Like, I don't know what was happening, but it was very funny. Yeah, they were all on their phones, like, just yakking away. And I was like, I bet they are trying to get out of this.
Oh, definitely. They definitely are.
Yeah, so that was my walk. That was my walk the other day. It was great.
I Googled charter boat fish. There's a bunch of YouTube videos of how to fish on a charter boat. Deep sea fishing. Is a charter boat trip worth the money? Party boat, warning, fish. Top 10 boat tips. Party
warning,
boat.
Fish.
Yeah, warning,
fish.
Epic tuna fishing on a San Diego charter boat. How to party boat fishing, deep sea fishing. Party boat cod fishing. Deep sea party boat fishing Florida. Graphic fish. The ultimate fast fishing boat. Those are the biggest ones I've seen.
Those are the biggest ones, that's for sure. Graphic fish.
Graphic fish.
How come all these are clickbait titles?
Let's picture like a fish in a bikini.
15 of the hottest fish you'll ever see. Graphic content warning.
These are the hottest fish I've ever seen, bro. And number 4 is going to blow your mind.
Look at the fins on that one. Yeah. Woo-wee.
So yeah, charter boat fishing.
One day I want to go do that, but yeah, I'll wait until all these death plagues are over. Anyway, so what'd you do this week?
Man, not too much. Just did my normal walking. Did a couple workouts. Did some streaming.
Why is your voice slowly getting lower the more you tell me this?
Fading in the abyss.
Yeah, you're just like, I did some streaming. Sounds like you just have a stomach growl. Like you haven't eaten today.
No, I ate my breakfast. I had my oatmeal, walnuts, and an egg.
Wow, you're killing it.
That's what I eat every morning.
Oh, that sounds boring as hell. Every morning?
Every morning.
Nope, hard pass.
Why?
Because it's boring. Every morning?
Yeah.
The same thing? All right,
Sometimes-
Grandpa.
Sometimes I mix it up. Like one day this week, I ate an apple cider donut.
Oh, see, there you go. Now you're living. Now you're living life.
Yeah, and then I went right back.
Yeah, now you're living life to the fullest.
I get the Trader Joe's organic instant oatmeal with flax seeds because it's got some of the lower sugars in instant oatmeals. Because a lot of instant oatmeals have higher sugars, so I get the lower one.
Right.
Plus, you get the flax seeds in it.
Right.
Then
Gotta
get some
get your
walnuts.
flax.
Yeah, you gotta get your flax. Then I get some walnuts from there, and then they got the crumpled walnuts. So you just grab a handful, throw them in, and then crack an egg, sunny side up or over easy. That's how I do it because you crack it in the pan, you cook it, and you just flip it once, and you let it sit after it flips for like 20 seconds, maybe like 15. And you just throw it in, boom. Then I make my coffee.
You're living your best life. You're having a great one.
Yeah, I mean, what else? Oh, yeah, I got Five Guys yesterday. I hadn't gotten that in a while.
How's your body doing?
Better than I expected.
I like how that's my question for you after you eat Five Guys. Not was it good, not what did you get, just how are you doing physically?
It's a valid question. the thing is, like, I've eaten like hamburgers and stuff I made myself, where I like buy the meat and then you cook it and whatever, and usually I'm fine after that. But usually, because it's like the fat content of the meat, and like what it is.
Sure,
like, oh, I
of
buy
course.
like there's like 90-10, there's like 85-15, there's like all different types. So like Five Guys, I don't know what they're using. They're probably using the fatty ones. You're like, fat, and then you come back for more. Well, and then they give you the grease fries. Every time you go to Five Guys, I order the little fry, the smallest one, because they just shovel the fries into the bag.
Oh yeah,
anyway.
they put the fries in the cup and then they just put more fries in the bag, and you're like, all right, I guess I'll eat them.
There's no reason to get the bigger size fry.
I don't. Here, I'll be real with you. I don't like Five Guys burgers, but those fries, I don't know. I love those damn fries. I love those fries.
See, I like both, but I can only eat so many fries. Cause like it's just grease, but like it's like good potato grease. They got salt, and you're like, but you can only I only eat like
potato grease.
I only eat some, but then you still got a bag full. So I'm like, I'm not gonna eat all these.
Yeah, I'm not. I would rather just get the small fry, and that's it. Like, I don't need the burger from Five Guys. It's just, I don't know why. For some reason, their burgers, I'm like, I could make this at home.
Well, you could, but I don't know. Sometimes I just want to pick it up and eat it.
Look, I get it. That's the reverse for me if I go to like In-N-Out Burger. I like their hamburgers, but I don't like their fries. I think their fries are gross.
Oh yeah, isn't that
So like, I'm a picky eater, man. Wendy's, I hate everything at Wendy's except their spicy chicken sandwich. Give me that, I'm good.
yeah.
Like, I just have different tastes, like at different places. I just am a picky person when it comes to food.
Yeah. No, it's well, actually, yeah. Wendy's, I'll get like a spicy chicken sandwich or maybe a spicy chicken nugget, but their fries are okay. And then they got Frosties if you want a Frosty, I guess.
McDonald's only exists to me from the hours of like 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Other than that, there's no reason to go to McDonald's.
Out of all the things at McDonald's, I'd probably say the Big Mac's my favorite. But you can only eat so many Big Macs unless you're that guy that eats like a Big Mac every day.
I can't eat a Big Mac.
Why
The
not?
Big Mac sauce makes me sick.
How does the Big Mac sauce make you sick?
I don't know. Every time I've ever had a Big Mac, I get sick. Every time. So I haven't had a Big Mac in a long ass while because it would always get me sick, and I just don't want to risk it. So I'm like, you know what? I'll live without Big Macs. I'm fine.
All right. What about Taco Bell?
I mean, Taco Bell is trash, but like sometimes you want trash.
Everyone's always like, did you know Taco Bell? It's not real Mexican food. Yeah. I'm not going there because I'm like, man, I want some authentic Mexican food today.
Yeah, you want like gross cheese sauce covering weird ass meats. I get it. So do I sometimes.
Yeah.
That's life, man. I get it.
Primarily, if you're, some form of like drunk or intoxicated, you're like, I want to eat the Taco Bell. But, like I've had, it's like plenty of actual Mexican food places, like a fish taco, and they give you like the beans and the rice and like a little lime slice. You like put some in there, you're like, ooh, and then you got like actual avocado. That's great. But sometimes I want my cheesy gordita crunch.
Yeah.
After I work out, sometimes you work out, you just want to eat an entire Crunch Wrap Supreme and like a triple layer nacho. That's all I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying.
What else is there? I feel like every 3 months we have to bring up a fast food discussion.
Well, that's because it is so pervasive in our lives, I'm sure.
I mean, that's true. Most people eat fast food. There's Panda Express if you feel like really just destroying yourself.
Hilariously, there's a Panda Express in a shopping center, and in that same shopping center are 4 other Chinese/Asian restaurants. All of them better, but the Panda Express has a line out the door every day. I think that's so funny. People love Panda Express. I don't get it. Everything else there is way better. There's one of the best sushi places in the cities there, but Panda Express, man, people want to get their orange chicken or whatever the hell they sell.
Yeah, they get the orange chicken and the your whatever beef.
Yeah,
I remember what it was.
blows my mind. I don't get it. I'm like, there's so many better options. And they're like, yeah, but it's fast and it's good. I'm like, is it?
Here's the thing. When I'm eating that Panda Express, I'm pretty happy. But about 5 minutes after I've eaten it, I'm like, I shouldn't have done that. This is a
That
bad
is me with
choice.
every McDonald's purchase I've ever made. And the minute I'm eating it, I'm like, oh, yeah. And then afterwards, I'm like, why?
You get the debuff, dude. That debuff's settling in for like 2 hours, maybe longer.
You know what? Life would be easier if we just described everything as buffs and debuffs.
It would.
Yeah, man, I got that French fry buff, but that debuff comes hard. That comes real hard.
You get the 10-minute French fry buff followed by the 2-hour-long debuff. Is it worth
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, was it worth it? I don't know. Were you taking on a boss? Maybe.
What about Shake Shack? Shake Shack's all right. It's just expensive.
Yeah, Shake Shack's fine. I think the milkshakes are the best part.
Oh,
The burgers
yeah,
taste like any burger anyone could make anywhere.
Dude, especially
And,
after working out, I'll get a coffee shake from there. Oh my god.
Yeah,
So
the
good.
shakes are the best part. The fries are like whatever. The hamburgers are like whatever, but the shakes are pretty dope.
Yeah.
But I don't have any reason to go. You know, like I'm not gonna just go there and grab a shake.
Yeah.
Just like I have no reason unless it was like on the way home, and it's just a hassle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. We used to have a place called The Counter, and that was pretty good. And then
yeah.
like got bad very quickly. I
one of
don't.
those.
Everything in this town's so weird. Where like for the first couple months, it's really good, and then I think it just costs too much money, so they cut corners, and then you can actually taste how awful it is. You're like, oh, this is what Gordon Ramsay talks about. You guys are terrible now.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. They just they try to, or they get new management, and they start changing
yeah.
everything.
That happened to that Mexican restaurant I loved.
Oh yeah, that one.
I was like, it's so good, and they straight up just changed the management, and it ruined the restaurant. I was like, boo. So I would drive 20 minutes to go there. That's a place I would have driven to go to, and they straight up ruined it.
Yeah. Oh, and God, what's the? God, I can't remember the last time I ate at an Arbys.
I
don't
cannot
know.
either.
Actually, I don't know if I've I can remember. It was in college, and I went there because they had curly fries, and I had curly fries and like popcorn chicken, and that was it. That's the last time I went there.
Oh my god! I think the last time I think I remember this because it was the time I got pulled over by the police. Dad, my dad and I when I was going to college in New York, my dad was driving in front of me. I think this is it, and I was driving behind, and we had like stuff in the cars to move, and I think this is what we were going there for. I can't remember. I believe that on the way, I was listening to music, and I went to go change my CD. That's how long ago this was. I went to go change my CD, and I guess I was looking down and drove right past the cop, and the cop pulled me over, and not my dad, even though my dad was going the exact same speed, and my dad had to come back. He like reversed back to the cop. By the way, talk about white ass privilege. I got pulled over. Another car comes backwards down the highway. A man gets out and goes up and talks to the cop. That would not happen unless we were white as shit. Oh my God. Now that I think about that, my dad like broke every law, got out of his car and was like, excuse me, officer. I can't even, yeah. Oh, hell no. And so, after that, we pulled off and got Arbys for lunch. And that is the last time I remember having Arbys. And I think that was in the year 2000, maybe.
Wow,
Yeah, that was a long ass time ago.
that's yeah. I mean, the thing with Arby's is like, everything's it's so sodium filled. Like, I feel like you eat like one sandwich, you're probably getting like 3 days worth of sodium.
Yeah, but Crendor, they have the meats.
They got a lot of meats, but it's just
Those commercials are so weird. Like, we have the meats. Like, I guess you do. What
there's a lot
are you
of places
saying?
that got meats.
Yeah.
Jimmy John's has meats too. I don't know.
Dude, I've never had a
Subway's
good
good.
experience at Jimmy John's. Not once.
I love Jimmy John's.
Never. I've
If
never
I'm
had a
gonna
good
get-
experience.
If I'm gonna get a salty ass piece of meat, I'm gonna go to Jimmy John's.
Every time I've been there, it has been a shitty, like, shitty sandwich, shitty kids working behind the counter. Shit, like everything about it has been terrible every time. I can't even begin to every time.
What do you order?
Just like a normal Italian sub.
All right. Do they make it fast?
I don't know what they do with it. I just watch like the 18 kids that work behind the counter. None of them do any work. And then 20 minutes later, someone's like, "Here's your sub, sir." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
20 minutes.
I don't.
You're going to the wrong Jimmy
I'm
John's.
telling you, they're terrible. That's why there's only like one Jimmy John's in all of LA. Terrible. Jersey Mike's is good. Jersey Mike's
is good. I actually like Jersey Mike's more than Jimmy John's.
Yeah, Jersey Mike's. They actually like. I watched them cut that meat and stuff. I'm like, ooh, all right.
And then they're like, "You want the Mike's way?" I'm like, "I'll take a Mike's way." And they're just like with oil and vinegar.
Yeah, man. I'm like light Mike's way. It's like, okay. So they put like less of everything. That's.
I get less oil on it. That's
yeah, I don't want my bread drowning in grease. That's gross.
Oh yeah.
No.
I get the vinegar and then just a little oil. That's how you do it.
Yeah. See, that's Mike. That Jersey Mike's is good. There's one near me. That's pretty good.
Yeah. I like the like local Euro places. There's always like a bunch of Euro places, and then they got like other stuff you can get there.
Yeah, man. Now we're just making everyone hungry.
I mean, probably. It's
you fools. You fools.
Usually they like have their own burgers. They make them fresh typically. 'Cause usually it's like a local run thing. And they got
it's always like
gyros. They got kebabs. They got like soup. They got whatever.
Mama Ginvenzos. And then they have like a kebab, and they have like a shawarma thing, and then they just straight up are just like, and burgers.
Yeah. No, I love Euro places.
Yeah, man.
Then there's like, God, what else was there? I'm trying to think. Oh, Burger King. Burger King's
trash. Burger King is trash tier. It is the worst food you can possibly put in your body.
That's like, did you see Burger King was like doing some ad campaign where they went to Twitch streamers and they're like, "Here's $5, go buy yourself a new BK meal or some shit." But like, instead of actually paying for like sponsorships, they would just go to streams and be like, "Hey, here's $3, go try the new Burger King thing," and people would be like, "Wow, okay," and then they promote it and everyone's like, "Wow, this is sketchy as shit."
What?
They're like really scummy. And I was like, dude, if Burger King would have gave me $3, I would have been like, dude, this can't even buy me a Whopper, and I wouldn't even want one. So then I don't think they'd
if
ever
Burger
come
King
back.
showed up in my stream, I would have been like, "Take your broke ass out my stream, you terrible food. I have not had a good Burger King experience in my life. Period. Not once. Get out of
I
here."
haven't either. And then I would have been like, dude, Jimbo 458 just gave me more money than you, Burger King.
Yeah,
idiots.
You're a giant corporation.
Yeah. And your fries suck. They taste like cardboard potatoes. Okay, what about Sbarro?
Sucks.
No, it doesn't.
It sucks. Mall
Sbarro's
pizza
great.
sucks. Mall pizza's gross.
Sbarro is a solid, like, C to B tier. Like, you get your mall slice of pizza, you get your Pepsi there, you're good.
That's some bougie trash. No, thank you.
How's it bougie?
That's some bougie trash. It's the bougie trash is what it is.
That doesn't even make sense.
It's trash made up to look good.
That's not.
And they charge you mall prices. No, thank you.
You're just, you just don't get it. Just don't understand. I mean, I don't know. That's all the fast food places I can think of, honestly.
Great. We should definitely move on.
All right.
Oh my God. All right. Very quickly moving past that stressful. I think it's safe to say, y'all, that stress is becoming more and more a part of our lives as we go through 2020.
And this podcast.
But relaxation and peace of mind, while it seems like they're hard to achieve, I can offer a suggestion. Thera1 CBD products, y'all. Ooh. From tight muscles to tough workouts to the simple signs of aging to just making it through every busy day. Everyone understands what it feels like to be tense and sore, like I said, especially these days. And that's why everyone can get some benefit from TheraOne CBD products. I know everyone's talking about them lately. CBD is everywhere on the radio, but it's more than just a trend. It's centuries-old wellness for people from all walks of life to help bring balance to their lives, right? And TheraOne is made for all of us. It's made for everybody, for ailments, recovery, and health. Because CBD products can help you ease discomfort, soreness, and stiffness, fight inflammation, support better sleep quality, everything from tinctures, right? Ingestibles to rubs and ointments. CBD, it can help you. And it's USDA certified organic. TheraOne's products are independently tested 4 times. The final product is then sent to another independent lab to be certified of those test results. Everything is cultivated, manufactured, and packaged in Colorado, the first and leading state in legal hemp regulation. CBD can help activate your body, revive areas where you need it the most, recover from your day, or just sleep deeper with TheraOne. If I get like sore or a cramp, or that one time where I like hurt my ankle for no reason while sleeping, I don't even know how that happened. I used it on my ankle and it felt great immediately. That's what CBD lotion can do for you. And it comes in different varieties. There's warming CBD lotion, there's cooling CBD lotion, there's body balms for muscle strain, even massage oils, and like I mentioned, a special sleep tincture. All of it relaxing without an intoxicating feeling. Right now, through Labor Day, TheraOne is offering you, our listeners, a buy one, get one free for all TheraOne products. All you got to do is go to Theragun.com/Cox. And you're like, Theragun? That is another product they have that is literally like one of those massage gun things. Those things are dope, y'all. If you've never used one of those, oh my God, that's a game changer.
Yeah.
So go to Theragun.com/Cox. And if you don't love what you get from TheraOne, send it back for a full refund within 30 days of purchase. It's not something TheraOne is likely to do again. So get in on this. Buy one, get one free at Theragun.com/Cox. But it's only until Labor Day. So right now, go to Theragun.com/Cox. All right, Crendor, let's go. Chapter something Crendor in the sky. How's that chapter copter?
I feel like you are slowly deteriorating in your ability to bring up the Chapter Copter segment. It's honestly just thrown my traffic segment off at an alarming rate now. I don't even know who I am anymore up here in this Chapter Copter, or if I'm even in a Chapter Copter, or if I'm even real. I might not even be real. I think I'm underwater now with the whales. Or manatees? Maybe I'm in the Chapter Submarine Copter. Oh my God, yeah, I'm in the Chapter Submarine Copter. Looks like there's some whales, some dolphins, some fish. Wait, who is that? Oh God, it's the charter fishing boats up ahead. Oh God, alright, turn around. I'm tired of dealing with these people. God, they're so loud and annoying, and they just keep bumping into my Chapter Copter Submarine thing. Alright, now let's get out of here. Back to you.
Thanks, Crendor. Now let's go over to Crendor at the weather desk. How's that weather? How you looking that stuff up? How's it going?
That was the weather alarm.
Yeah, right. Sure.
So, let's see. Weather time. Let's kick it over to Whoppy.
Poppy activated. Weather. Ferd, Oklahoma.
Whoppy developing sentience. Weather this or weather that.
Weather, Ferd, Oklahoma weather. As of 5:09 p.m. Central Standard Time, 92 degrees, sunny. Today's forecast, evening 81 degrees, 0% chance, rain. High, 94 degrees Fahrenheit, low 71 degrees Fahrenheit.
Rain high.
Humidity 37%. Pressure 29.87 inches. Visibility 10 miles. Wind 16 miles per hour north. Dew point 62. UV index
3 of 10. Moon phase. Wayne and Gibbous. Daily forecast. Monday, 96 degrees. Tuesday, 81 degrees. Wednesday, 56 degrees. Thursday, 64. Friday, 73. Saturday, 81. Sunday, 82. Monday, 81. Tuesday, 81. Wednesday, 80. Thursday, 80. Friday, 83. Saturday, 83. Sunday, 82. 2.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, Whoppy. You gotta give that guy a rest. That dude's having
I did
a rough.
give him a rest.
I don't know. He keeps breaking. I feel like we could just upgrade.
Maybe I do need to upgrade.
I heard the Whoppy 5000 is got a refit. So,
Yeah, I'll work on that for next week then.
All right, Crendor, let's go to sports.
Sports. Welcome to sports. Right now at the sports desk, it looks like the Milwaukee Bucks are trying to avoid elimination against the Miami Heat, 113-109, so it looks like they'll probably do it. But even then, it's going to be a tough climb back for the Milwaukee Bucks. And the Houston Rockets beat the Lakers last night. Also, in NBA news, there's the Raptors-Celtics tied at 2, and the Nuggets tied at 1 with the Clippers in that series. Over in the hockey town, Dallas at Vegas Golden Knights is the Eastern or Western Conference final game, which is the battle of two places that do not have cold weather, ironically. And then the Islanders playing the Lightning over in the East. So it's actually just down to like one cold weather place. Everyone else in the hockey playoffs is hot.
As we discussed last time, all the best players move to the hot places.
It's true. Over in the baseball, we got a lot of baseball stuff. We're over the halfway point. Tampa Bay in first place, 28-13. Toronto right behind them, 22-18. You got the White Sox and the Cleveland tied in first over in the Central. Actually, no, the Cleveland's
It's so crazy to me that Tampa Bay and Toronto are like, how is that possible?
Yankees are in third. Wowee. In Minnesota, Oakland top of the AL West. Houston right behind them. Over in the NL East, you got Atlanta. Central, you got the Cubs. West, you got the Dodgers, and then you got the Padres. And then a crazy battle for the other spots. Apparently, they're going to put like 8 teams in the playoffs or something, from what I heard.
Yeah,
I don't even know.
That's what they said.
Yeah, so normally there's 4 in the baseball playoffs, and then a 5th team, and they do like a wild card, but they're going to be going crazy, so that should be
good. Let them. Let them.
Yeah. And
Let them fight.
NFL football starts Thursday, folks. Texans, Chiefs. Thursday night. It's going to be starting. I did my fantasy football draft last night. Pretty happy with it. And then rest of football starts on Sunday.
I, for one, welcome the awkward crowd noise pumped in through speakers.
Oh, I've actually gotten used to it from other sports. It's weird because, like, when I listen to the Cubs on the radio, they, like, pump the noise in. And they'll just be like, and here he goes. And they'll be like, whoa, yeah. And I'm like, wait a second. Those aren't people. That's from different games.
Although, if you actually listen to it on the radio, I bet it's a lot more convincing than watching it on TV when there's like just blue seats in the background. And it's like really weird.
And it's funny because with baseball too, the announcers don't leave they don't travel with the team. So like for the Cubs radio people, they're like, we're here in Wrigley Field where the lights are all off except in our booth watching on a screen. So they have to watch it on TV and commentate. So that's kind of neat.
That's really funny.
Yeah. So yeah, should be interesting with NFL. And of course, I can't wait for the Eagles to take on the Washington football team. Should be a great battle over there. If you didn't know, they got renamed for I honestly want them to keep the temporary name of the Washington football team.
I think that's actually really funny.
The
Washington football team.
The Washington football team. That's sports.
All right, Crendor, what is our big news story of the day?
I got a big news story of the day for you. This one's actually very fitting with what we've been talking about.
Yeah, go on.
A Nebraska man pleads with lawmakers to rename Boneless Wings.
I think I've seen this video.
Yes. So, he's a wing nut. No bones about it. Thanks. Article writing. A
Yep.
Nebraska man urged his local city council to ban the term boneless chicken wings and replace it with terms like saucy nugs in a comically passionate plea for culinary accuracy. In a scene that could be plucked from an episode of Parks and Rec, Anderson Christensen makes the case to Lincoln lawmakers that we've been living a lie when it comes to poultry. He says, I propose we as a city remove the term boneless chicken wings from our menus and from our hearts. He tells the council.
Here's the thing. At the core, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
I've
Boneless
said
chicken
it.
wings are a lie.
They're just bigger chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
That's all they are.
Yep. Covered in
boneless-
sauce.
Yeah, covered in sauce. Boneless chicken
Hence,
wings.
Saucy nugs.
Yeah. He says, quote, boneless chicken wings are just chicken tenders, which are already boneless, he squawked. We would be disgusted if a butcher mislabeled his meat, but then we go around pretending the breast of the chicken is its wing? In the spicy speech, Christensen proposed other terms for the classic bar snack, including buffalo-style chicken tenders, wet tenders, and saucy
Yep.
nugs.
Saucy nugs are great. I love that name.
At one point, when a member of the audience burst into laughter, Christensen fired back, "Excuse me!" He said his feathers were ruffled after visiting local restaurants and seeing people using the flawed descriptive term. I go into a nice family restaurant and I see people throwing this name around pretending everything's just fine, he said. I don't order boneless tacos or boneless club sandwiches. I don't ask for boneless auto repair. He said the foul inaccuracy should no longer fly. We've been living a lie for far too long, and we know it because we feel it in our bones.
This guy is the hero we need in 2020. This guy gets it. This guy understands.
This guy does get it. And you know what? Here's the thing. He's right. He's right. We got to rename him.
We have to. Yeah. We need everyone at Wingstop and Buffalo Wild Wings and all the wing places to just man up and rename them.
Mm-hmm. We want saucy nugs.
We want saucy nugs.
Let's see.
Imagine if you went in and instead of saying, I'll have 10 boneless wings, you said, you'll have 10 saucy nugs. It comes off the tongue better.
Yeah. And then when you say you want wings, they know what you want.
Yeah. I want chicken wings and saucy nugs. That's all we serve here. Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, I used to get boneless wings all the time, and then I stopped. And I started getting traditional wings because, first off, they got less sodium. Second off,
I was going to say, I know your reasons are healthy related.
They are.
And how it's like, but I would love it if you were just like, I stopped getting them because it just wasn't right. They aren't boneless wings.
And it looks like Buffalo Wild Wings Twitter didn't even make a statement about it. Very sad.
That's because Buffalo Wild Wings is gone to trash.
Here's the thing. Buffalo Wild
Let's
Wings.
be real.
They're good for 2 wings. All right. Mango habanero and honey barbecue. Those are it.
Buffalo Wild Wings used to like, back in the day, man, you go there, get yourself like a chicken on weck sandwich. Call it a life.
Chicken on weck?
What do you think the BW3 was?
What a chicken on
It was
weck?
Buffalo Wild Wings and weck.
Yeah, but I know that now, but I never heard BW3s up until people started saying it. And I was like, what the shit's that?
Because
Like,
it's called
never heard
B-dubs
BW3?
back in the day. Yeah.
Well, yeah, B-dubs.
Yeah, it was B-dubs back in the day because BW3. And then they changed it because I guess they got rid of weck.
Yeah.
Because, I guess no one knows what weck.
I don't know what a weck is.
Weck is the type of bread. It's you usually be a beef on weck. It's like a Western New York thing.
Huh.
Like weck it's like how do I describe it? It's like a kosher salt and some type of seed on top of it. Caraway seeds, I think.
I think I've heard of those.
Yeah. It's called a kummelweck roll is what it's actually called.
Huh.
It definitely seems very German.
That does seem German. I just clicked on Buffalo Wild Wings, and they got it's Oktoberfest. Get $9.99 1-liter Steins. Try Weihenstafner Fest beer or Samuel Adams Oktoberfest. I actually had some Sam Adams Oktoberfest.
Yeah, it used to be called Buffalo Wild Wings and Weck, hence BW3, and then they changed it for some reason, but it doesn't matter because as I look at their Wikipedia page, it shows their operating income's down, their net income's down, their total assets are down, their total equity's down. Yeah, basically they shit the bed once they got rid of the WEC. Facts.
Damn, dude.
Facts. They got rid of WEC, and then they became a wreck. Got them.
Except for their mango habanero is pretty good.
Right. But you can get mango habanero anywhere these days.
That's true, yeah. But they're specifically, I've had some others. Too much mango. Too much sweetness. You want that spiciness.
Too much mango.
Kick. I sound like Review Bra now. Too much
Too much
spiciness
mango.
and not enough mango, but some have too much mango, not enough spiciness.
Yeah, I guess at one point they served beef on WEC there. I guess they took it. They don't have it anymore.
That just sounds like a street. Like you take a left on Beef on Weck, and then you go right.
Take a left on WEC. Go take that right over there. Yeah. You got it.
Yeah, I just don't know. So overall, get rid of the term boneless wings, please.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to say.
If they do that, they'll increase their revenue.
I don't know if that's the case. Don't say that. All right, well, that's it for us. We make no more promises. Crendor, hit him with the socials.
I'll promise you something. If you go to youtube.com/Cox and Crendor podcast, you'll find all these podcasts. You can listen to all the backlogs if you want, or some of them. I don't know. We're also on Spotify, SoundCloud, iTunes, every podcast place pretty much. Just type in Cox and Crendor. You'll find us. Also, go to youtube.com/Cox and Crendor. Without the podcast on it, you'll find all the animations. All the funny Dan Tan, Wowie, Mamma Mia animations. Spicy and fresh off the presses. He's making one with David Lynch in it because I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what that's going to be.
And then follow us on our normal stuff. YouTube.com/Jesse Cox. YouTube.com/Crendor. Twitter.com/Jesse Cox. Twitter.com/Crendor. Facebook.com/Jesse Cox. Facebook.com/Crendor. Instagram.com/Notorious Cox. Instagram.com/Crendor is taken. Twitch.tv/Crendor. Twitch.tv/Jesse Cox.
All right. Thank you so much. See you guys next time. And as always, to be continued.